Trap 2, Slaney Side Lyric, beating 4, Ewing Angel and 6, Farah, 246. The winning time, 29.21, 29.21. Distances, 1.5 lengths and 2 lengths. Next trail for 3 greyhounds. Trap 2, Tip Joe's Hat. Trap 4, Sporty Diamond. Trap 6, Bandicoot Ruth. Trap 4, Sporty Diamond, beating 2, Tip Joe's Hat, and 6, Bandicoot Ruth, 4, 2, and 6. The winning time, 28.56 to 8.56. Distances, 5 3/4 and 2 3/4. Next trial is solo for Ballymac Inc. Running from Trap 3. I can tell you on our main race card, they all go. Greyhounds are as printed in your official program. And the time for Ballymac Inc. 29.02 to 9.02. Our final trial for 3 greyhounds. Trap 2, Galty Aldo. Trap 4, Burnt Out Beano. Trap 6, Classy Blackie. Trap 6, Classy Blackie, beating 2, Galti Aldo and 4, Burnt Oak Beano, 6, 2 and 4. Winning time, 28.84, 28.84. Distances, half a length and 3 lengths, which completes our trial session for this evening. First race of our 13 competitively is at 7.25.88 is the grade. Our tipsters to this evening, as per usual, Chieftain and the Belle View panel. First of all, Chieftain go trap 5, Bertha Biggin, who has a big engine. She really does. Early pace, not always accurate coming out of the boxes, but it's that big finish that may win the spoils in our first race of the evening. Trap 5 say Chieftain, Bertha Bigham, and the panel, Belly panel go trap 1 here, Wolf Mother, nice draw. Where we need the Scarlet Jacket, one time known for her early pace, but now is more of a middle runner down the far side. That's where she ups the ante, and the panel say can put the race to bed. So first race of the evening is trap 5 for Chieftain, Bertha Bigham. The Belly panel say trap 1, Wolf Mother. First race, we have approximately 12 minutes left for betting. Greyhounds are now parade for our first race of the evening. Time-wise, it's the 7:25. Class-wise, A8. Journey-wise, 470 metres. Introducing the greyhounds to race 1. Track 1, Wolf Mother, owned by Mr. B. H. Stroud. Track 2, Storm the Weather, owned by Miss J. Llewellyn. Track 3 is Romeo Uptown for Mr. J. Blakeney. Now track 4 is Reluctant Parader. He's down at the stall already. 6s and 7s, owned by Messrs. Burton and Gregson. Track 5, Bertha Biggin, Miss J. Burt, the owner. And finally, Trap 6, Damsel Fly, owned by Miss J. Llewellyn. Those are greyhounds contesting our first race of the evening as we approach the starting traps, where we have approximately 2 minutes to the off. Now, price-wise, how do our tipsters fare in the opening race? Track 1, Wolf Mother, is the 2-to-1 tote favourite. Track 1, Wolf Mother, the 2-to-1 favourite. It is 11-4, Trap 2, Storm the Weather. 9-2, Trap 3, Romeo Uptown. 4-1, Trap 4, 6s and 7s. That's the Reluctant Parader in the first race. 3-1, Trap 5, Bertha Biggin. And the same price, 3-1, Trap 6, Damsel Fly. Greyhounds very shortly will be going behind the starting traps. And here we go, the greyhounds have been placed into the starting traps. We are loading for the first race of the evening. Off come those winter coats. Greyhounds are going in. Track 1, Wolf Mother, the tote favourite, at around about 2-1. Lot to wear. We're set. Race 1. Bell tolls. Bunny on the spin. Lid rise, away we go. We have one Just Wolf Mother, but towards the outside it's 5 and 6 who power alongside Bertha Bigham and Damselfly as they head to the back stretch. 6 now kicks on Damselfly. 6 taken on by 1 Wolf Mother. 5 is poised in behind Bertha Bigham, chased by 3 Romeo Uptown. Round to the final bend now. 1 and 5 race on together. 1 the rails, Wolf Mother. 5 towards the outside is Bertha Bigham. We're turning in towards Hemsch. In 1 and 5 head to head. Up to the way we go. We have a photograph between 5 and 1. 5 and 1 in a photograph. Bertha Bigham and Wolf Mother. Photo 5 and 1 for the opener. The official result for race 1, the winning greyhound, trap 5, Bertha Bigham. Second, trap 1, Wolf Mother. Third, trap 3, Romeo Uptown. 5, 1 and 3. And the complete order to finish race 1, 5, 1, 3, 2, 4 and 6. 5, 1, 3, 2, 4, 6. The winning time is 28, 85 to 8.85. Distances ahead, 3.5 lengths, short head, half a length and 3 lengths. Race 2 is the 740. Chieftain, who grabbed the first winner. Here go for trap 2, Tallahassee Lassie, a greyhound, very much likes to be at the forefront of the situation from the outset. So all the way aspirations for trap 2, Tallahassee Lassie, choice of Chieftain. Trap 6, say the Bellevue panel, Ballymore Sash, only wide seat, so should get a nice clear passage towards the rear during the opening stages, but second half, that's where she does begin to slip through those gears. So trap 6, the selection of the Bellevue panel, Ballymore Sash. Greyhounds will now parade for race 2. This is the 740. The class is A9. Greyhounds race 2. Trail 1 is Antinelli for Mrs. K. at Gilliard. Trail 2, Tallahassee Lassie, Mr. D. Hughes. Trail 3, White Rabbit, owned by Miss Jane Llewellyn. Trail 4, Agaba and Dawn, owned by Mrs. M. Sullivan. Trail 5, First Lil, owned by Messrs. Burden and Joyce. And finally in Trap 6, Ballymore Ash, owned as Messrs. Llewellyn and Slinger. Greyhounds to race 2. Currently, we are on parade. And greyhounds are being placed into the starting tracks. We load race 2. So loading up for race number 2. This is our 740 at the basement level of A9. Journey 470 metres. Starter checks over the greyhounds. There is the all clear. Bunny on the spin. Lid rise and away we go. 4's fast. Aga, Burren Dawn. 4 by half from 2 Tallahassee Lassie. 5 is right there as well. First as we turn out towards the far side. We have 2 and 4 racing together. Tallahassee Lassie and Aga, Burren Dawn. Then we have 5-2 lengths away. First Earl chased by 1, 6 and 3. Antinelli, Belly Massage and a White Rabbit turning around towards the final bend. It is 2 by half and 4. 5-2 lengths away. 6 improves to the where we go. It is 2 and 4 who are head to head and 4 just gets there. It is 4 the winner, Aga, Burren Dawn, and a photograph for the minor awards. 4 wins it and a photo second. And the official result for race 2, the winning greyhound, trap 4, Aga, Burren Dawn. Second trap 2, Tallahassee Lassie. Third trap 1, Antinelli. 4-2 and 1. Just to complete the 1, 2, 3 there, the third greyhound was trap 3, White Rabbit. Trap 4, the winner, Aga, Burren Dawn. Second trap 2, Tallahassee Lassie. Third was trap 3, White Rabbit. Third trap 3, White Rabbit. 4 beating 2 and 3. And the complete order to finish race 2, 4, 2, 3, 1, 6 and 5. 4, 2, 3, 1, 6 and 5. The winning time 29.21 to 9.21. Distances at 3/4, short head, half a length and 1 length. Race 3 is the 7:55 at Stanley Road Stakes. A8 is the grade. Chieftain so track 1, Harlequin Meave. Recent form figures hardly inspire confidence. 6th, 6th, 5th and 5th. Having said that, Greyhound hasn't had the best of fortune and takes a welcome breather from A7 duty. So down to A8 tonight for Harlequin Meave. Any action is likely to be in the final quarter of proceedings. So for it's track 1 for Chieftain, Harlequin Meave. The Bellevue panel go track 4, Ballymac Roma. Very much a youth policy. An October 2014 owned and trained by Beverly Heaton. A decent start to her career. A debut run at 29.35, finishing 4th, but just beaten by 2 3/4 lengths and met trouble at the first bend. We expect improvement from that. A faster time, and Ballymac Roma, slow starter, gradually increased the impetus. So there we have it, track 1 Harlequin Meave, say Chieftain, track 4 Ballymac Roma, say the Bellevue panel. Totalisator. Track 1, the favourites, the downgraded Harlequin Meave at 15-8. 5-2, track 2, Gentle Regine. 2-1, track 3, Underground Katie, now a joint favourite with Harlequin Meave. 7-2, track 4, Ballymac Roma, same price. 7-2, track 5, Anglesey Soul. And 15-2, track 6, Din Ray Bug. And greyhounds will now parade for race number 3. The 7:55 A8 is the grade for the Stanley Road Stakes. Track 1 is Harlequin Meave, the choice of Chieftain, and Meave is the 2-1 tote favourite, 5-2, Trap 2, Gentle Regime, and around Katie at 9-4, Trap 3, 7-2, Trap 4, Ballymac Roma, choice of the Barbie panel, 7-2, Trap 5, Anglesey Soul, and 8-1, Trap 6, Din Ray Bug. Greyhounds about to appear. And greyhounds to race 3, Trap 1, Harlequin Meave, owned by Mr. C.E. Hawkins. Trap 2, Gentle Regime, for Messrs. Llewellyn and Slinger. Trap 3 we have Underground Katie, owned by Miss K.M. Rodden. Trap 4, Ballymac Roma, owned by Mrs. B. Heaton. Trap 5, Anglesey Soul, for the Anglesey Syndicate. And finally in Trap 6, Dinray Bug, for Messrs. Llewellyn and Slinger. Those are our greyhounds to race 3 as we approach the starting traps. Approximately 2 minutes left for betting. Greyhound's been placed into the starting traps. Last greyhound goes in, which is 5 Angles, C Soul, checked over. Belle tells Bunny on the spin. This is the Stanley Road Stakes. Let's rise and away we go. 2 and 3 together. Gentle Machine and Underground Katie. They're chased by 4 now. Balamat Roma heading out to the far side and towards the addict. 6 going on now. Dinray Bug. 6 chased by 4, Balamat Roma. Then we have 5 Angles, C Cell. We go to the 3/4 juncture. 6 shows 4, a little bit green here. Doesn't know where to go. In towards the home track. 6 to wide course now. Now 4 sees daylight. Goes to the front. 5 improves though. And up to the wire. It is 4 the winner. 5 second and 6 was third. 4, 5 and 6. Balamat Roma, Angles, C Cell and Dinray Bug. 4, 5 and 6. The official whistle for race 3, winning greyhound trap 4, Balamat Roma, second trap 5, Angles C Soul, third trap 6, Dinray Bug, 4, 5 and 6. Our presentation shortly. Prior to that, we can go to our tipsters' choices for race number 4, the 10 past 8. A7, the grade, billed as the Nightmare on Helm Street Stakes. Now, our tipsters for this race are together. Trap 2, Foxy Babe, who has been a frustrating character to follow, has had outstanding chances the last few weeks, but has failed to capitalise. Moderate Starter picks up nicely along the far side. Let's hope this evening the greyhound can find that killer instinct. So race 4, 10 past 8, Bo Chieftain and the Balby panel go for trip 2, Foxy Babe, to end this frustrating run. Please have Liz Griffin down to track side. Liz Griffin, please. Liz Griffin, please make your way down to the presentation area. Liz Griffin. Liz Griffin, do we have Liz Griffin? Liz Griffin, please, down to the presentation area, track side. Just by the winning line. Liz Griffin, please. Liz Griffiths, please. Liz Griffiths, a quick name change there. Liz Griffiths, please, down to the presentation area. One more time, a Liz Griffiths to the presentation area. So the presentation for race 3, the Stanley Road Stakes, that presentation made to the winning connections. Track 4, Ballymac Roma. Now prices on the totalised data. Arkerton Spark at 7 to 2, 11 to 8 favourite, the choice of Chieftain and the Bellevue panel. Trap 2, Foxy Babe, 11 to 8 to favourite. 13 to 1, Trap 3, Hedford Rua. 5 to 2, Trap 4, Overall Millie. It is 11 to 2, Trap 5 at Silver Hill Mary. And 9 to 4, Trap 6, Bush Hill Rocket. And grey has been parade for race 4. It's the 10 past 8, a 7 the grey for the Nightmare on Helm Street Stakes. Introducing the greyhounds to race 4, Trap 1 is Arcaden Spark, owned by Messrs. Redfern and Roden. Trap 2, Foxy Babe, owned by Mrs. A.J. Gray. Trap 3, Hereford Brewer for Messrs. Blakeney and Fielding. Trap 4, Overall Millie, Mr. M. Keenan the owner. Trap 5, Silver Hill Mary for Mr. J.B. Thompson. And finally in Trap 6, Bush Hill Rocket, owned by Mr. R.J. Webb. The candidates for race number 4, we turn and approach the starting traps with approximately 2 minutes to the off. Five to 4 to favourite, Trap 2, Foxy Babe. Is it her turn tonight? Just needs a slight change in fortune. Foxy, 5 to 4 favourite, as the greyhounds are behind the boxes. In fact, we're loading up. Greyhounds have been placed into the starting traps for the Nightmare on Helm Street Stakes. Belle toes, money on the spin. That left, and away we go. And 5, Silver Hill Mary says catch me if you can. As we head out, trouble there. It's 4 and 6 both in trouble, and this virtually gives the race to trap 5, Silver Hill Mary, who has been left some 8 lengths clear. So round toward the final, Bendit is all 5, Silver Hill Mary, 6 to 8 lengths clear to 1, Arkaden Spark, coming in towards the home stretch, and 5 missed that first Ben Melee and scores with ease. 2 second, 1 was third, 5-2, and 1, Silver Hill Mary, Foxy Babe and Arkaden Spark, 5, 2 and 1. And the official result for race 4, winner trap 5, Silver Hill Mary. Second trap 2, Foxy Babe. Third trap 1, Arkaden Spark. 5, 2 and 1. And the complete order to finish race 4, 5, 2, 1, 3, 4 and 6. 5, 2, 1, 3, 4, 6. The winning time, 28.66 to 8.66. Distances, 7.5 lengths. Half a length, 1 3/4, 1 1/4, 3.5. Now where do our selectors go? Race 5, this is the 8.25, Elizabeth Lomas, 11th birthday bash. Trap 2, say both the Bellevue Paddle and Chieftain, Crinkle Sally, trained by Brian Thompson. Brian Thompson just having that winner with Silver Hill Mary. Crinkle Sally wants an A2 player at Sunderland, A3 at Bellevue for the moment. An A2 Sunderland, it should have measured up to an A3 here at Bellevue. 2 races so far at Manchester, has run well in both. and at decent times as well. Will it be third time lucky for Sally to open her account? Just needs a nice early pitch to use as a foundation of her backstretch burst of speed. Truck 2, Crinkle Sally, selection of Chieftain and the Belle View panel. The presentation for race 4, Nightmare on Helm Street Stakes. Kyle Helm making that presentation to the winning connections at Draft 5, Silver Hill Mary. Greyhounds will now parade for race 5. It's the Elizabeth Lomas 11th birthday bash, class A3. Now what price is Crinkle Sally, the totalisator? Sally is the 11-8 favourite, looking to score at the third attempt here at Bellevue. Both our tips to say Crinkle Sally, and she is the 11-8 favourite. Track 1, 5-2, Bitview Pride. Track 3, Palatine Lady at 3-1. 5-2, track 4, Sister No Mercy, and 11-4, track 5, Kilpatrick Moe, trap 6 of course being vacant. And Greyhounds for race 5, track 1, Bitview Pride, owned by Mr. J. Blakeney. Track 2, Crinkle Sally for Messrs. Bloor and Tweets. Track 3, Palatine Lady for Mr. J.W. Bamber. Track 4, Sister No Mercy, Mr. C.E. Hawkins, the owner. And finally, track 5, Kilpatrick Moe for the Salford Tripe Dressers. Greyhounds race 5 approaching the starting traps. We have 2 minutes left for betting. And greyhounds are being placed into the starting traps. We're loading for the Elizabeth Lomas 11th birthday bash. Greyhounds are locked away. Beltos, money on the spin. 8-3 Zark Raid, and away the greyhounds go. One was fast away, Bitview Pride. 1 by a length and a half to 5, Kilpatrick Moe. 2 is just in behind, Crenkill Sully, but 2 hampered there, and he's out towards the rear. Up front, though, we have 1, Bitview Pride, had the patient the gates, has made every single metre thus far to go 3 clear. From 5, Kilpatrick Moe, and 3, Palatine Lady. Round to the final bend, 1 shows 5 is gradually closing to the way we go. 1 rails well low, and that is the clincher. 1 wins it 5 seconds, 3 was third. 1, 5 and 3, Bitview Pride, Kilpatrick Moe, Palatine Lady. 1, 5 and 3. And the official result for race 5, winning greyhound trap 1, Bitview Pride. Second trap 5, Kilpatrick Moe. Third trap 3, Palatine Lady. 1, 5 and 3. The complete order finished race 5. 1, 5, 3, 2 and 4. 1, 5, 3, 2 and 4. The winning time was 28.48. 28.48. Distances 1 1/4, 3 1/2, 3/4 and a short head. Race 68.40, now billed as Damien Pemberton's last night of Freedom Stakes. And tips to wise, trap 4, say Chieftain, Lemon Amir. The Bellevue panel say trap 5, Killerhagen Impact. So, a difference of opinion here. Lemon Amir, big finisher, will be looming large toward the close of play. Killerhagen Impact, if he can just get his nose in front in the first half of proceedings, could take some stopping, not without an engine. So trap 4 for Chieftain Lemon Amir, and trap 5 for his down in class, Killerhagen Impact, the choice of the Bellevue panel. In the presentation for race number 5, the Elizabeth Lomas 11th birthday bash. That's a presentation being made to the winning connections. Track 1, Bitview Pride. Greyhounds are now parade for A6, the 840, S2 the grade, the journey 590 metres, and this Damien Pemberton's last night of Freedom Stakes. The Greyhounds race 6, track 1 at Ballymac Moira for the Riverstone Racing. Track 2 down Stripe for Messrs Llewellyn and Slinger. Track 3 Maglas Kane, Mr W Robinson. Track 4 Lemon and Mere for Messrs Ford and Saunders. Track 5 Killerhagen Impact for the John Miley Syndicate. And Track 6 Toe the Line for the Irongate Syndicate. Greyhounds race 6 as we approach the 590 metre start. Greyhounds have been placed into the starting traps. We're loading. Damien Pemberton's last night of Freedom Stakes. We're loading. Start of this race is out along the far side. 590 metres, face the Greyhounds. Belto's bunny on the spin. Let's rise and we're away, and it's for Lemonnier. First to show, Lemonnier by Lang. 2-1, Ballamate Moira turning to the home straight for the first time. And Lemonnier could take some catching here. Shows by Lang, 2-6, toe the line. 1 hugs the rail. Ballamate Moira, then we have 3, Marglass Kane. We turn to the far side for the final time. It is for Lemonnier. 3 makes the race of it and goes into second place within striking distance. We've passed the point of departure. 4 taken on by 3. Lemonnier, Marglass Kane turning in towards the home stretch. It's 4 by length from 3. 1 improves Ballamate Moira. To the while we go though. It is Lemonnier all the way. 4 wins it, 3 second, and 1 was third. 4, 3 and 1. Lemonnier, Marglass Kane and Ballamate Moira. 4, 3 and 1. The official result for race 6, winning greyhound, trap 4, Lemonnier. Second trap 3, Marglass Kane. Third trap 1, Ballamate Moira. 4, 3 and 1. And the complete order finish for race 6, 4, 3, 1, 5, 2 and 6. 4, 3, 1, 5, 2, 6. The winning time, 35.78. 35.78. Distances, 2.5 lengths. Neck, 3/4, 5.5 and 3/4. The presentation for race 6, Damien Pemberton's last night of Freedom Stakes. Presentation made by Daniel Pemberton to the winning connections to track 4, Lemon and Mare. Race 7 as we approach the halfway point of proceedings. By down to 470 metres. For race 7 at 8:55, top class of A1 for Keely's 30th birthday celebration stakes. Trap 3, Say Chieftain, Ballymacaega, greyhound takes a welcome breather from top flight duties. So A1, a greyhound who, very interesting, if he wins the first phase battle, hard to claw back if he corners at the head of affairs. And the Babby panel go to 2, Shane by Carlos, who recently posted a 27.99 fastest ever time in A1, finishing third behind Troilus. Prior to that, bagged an A2 brace of wins and very much an early pace greyhound. So a smashing battle to attain the pacemaker role. So race 7, the 8:55 is trap 2 for the Babby panel, Shane by Carlos. Chieftain Say trap 3, Ballymacaego. Greyhounds are now parade for race 7. This is the 8:55 top class A1 Keeley's 30th birthday celebration stakes. Greyhounds 4, race 7, trap 1, Cabriole Mackie for Mr. F.B. Powell. Trap 2, Shame by Carlos, Mrs. D. Cross. Trap 3, Ballymacaega for Mr. B. Howarth. Trap 4, Not Another Cowboy, Miss J. Andrews. Trap 5, Energized Jan for Messrs. Hines and Sharkey. Trap 6, FC Lady, owners Messrs. Klein and Garner. Those are our greyhounds to race number 7. We turn and approach the starting traps. We have 2 minutes to the off. Down the card, betting on the totalisator. Trap 1, 3-1. Cabriole Mackie, a greyhound in tremendous form, unbeatable of the past few weeks. 5-2, trap 2, Shame by Carlos. 5-1, big price. 5-1, trap 3, Ballymacaega. 9-4, trap 4, Not Another Cowboy. 7-2, trap 5, Energized Dan. And 11-4, trap 6, FC Lady. We are box high and filing behind the starting traps. And greyhounds are being placed into the starting traps. We're loading race number 7. Trap 6 completes the lineup. FC Lady. There's the all clear. Bunny on the spin. Let's rise and away we go. 3 and 2. Belle Mackay, there goes Shane Boy Carlos. 2 goes on now as we meet the first corner. Shane Boy Carlos to the far side by 1.5 lengths to 4. Not Another Cowboy. Down the far side, passing the halfway point. To a white course. Going 4 and 1, a big chance here. Heading round to the final bend. It is 2 back on the rails there and cutting 4 for Racing Room. We're turning in towards the home straight. 2 a white course again. And 4 goes towards the inside passage. 2 and 4 up to the wire. 2 gets there for second. With 1 in third. 2, 4 and 1. Shane Boy Carlos. Not Another Cowboy and Gabriel Makidi. 2, 4 and 1. And the official whistle for race 7, the winning greyhound trip to Shane Boy Carlos. Second trap 4, Not Another Cowboy. And third trap 1, Gabriel Makidi. 2, 4 and 1. The complete order of finish race 7, 2, 4, 1, 3, 5 and 6. 2, 4, 1, 3, 5, 6. The winning time 28.19. 28.19. Distances half a length. 1 3/4, 3/4, 6 3/4. Race 8 is the 10 past 9. 8 to the grade for the finish frolic. Track 1, State Chieftain, Afane Pale, once of Sunderland, where she ran in the top tier of A1. A2 at Bellevue at the moment, and needs really to get her nose in front as quickly as possible. Afane Pale has got a perfect launch pad to operate from. The Bellevue panel stage up to My Name's Jeff, relieved of A1 duties this evening. Pretty consistent time-wise, just quite handy around the first 2 bends. And then as we approach the halfway point, My Name's Jeff really begins to power and will slip into that turbo gear. So race 8, track 1 is for Chieftain, Afane Pale. Track 2 for the Bellevue panel, My Name's Jeff. And the presentation for race 7, Keely's 30th birthday celebration stakes.
The human tripod.
And it will be Keely Saunders making that presentation to the winning connections. A drop to Shane Boy Carlos. Greyhounds are now parade for race 8. It's the 10 past 9 Class A2 for the finish frolic. Greyhounds in race 8, Trap 1, Naphane Pale for Messrs Bloor and Tweets. Trap 2, My Name's Jeff for the Ideal Partnership. Trap 3, Thornfield Elf, Miss J. Andrews. Trap 4, Many Highlights, Mr. D. Partington. Trap 5, Tibetan Sunrise, Mrs. J. L. McComb. And Trap 6, Santano Billy for Mr. W. Jackson. Greyhounds in race 8. We're approaching the starting traps. We have 2 minutes to the off. The totalisator, Trap 2, My Name's Jeff is the 6-4 favourite, clear favourite. We have 5-1, Trap 1, Naphane Pale. 6-4 favourite, Trap 2, My Name's Jeff. 9-2, Bow Traps 3 and 4, Thornfield Elf for Many Highlights. 3-1, Trap 5, Tibetan Sunrise. And 5-2, Trap 6, Santano Billy. Greyhounds behind the boxes.
Yeah, put 'em in.
Grey has been placed into the starting traps. There we have the all close signal by the on the spin. Trap 2, the 6-4 tote favourite. Lid rise and away we go. 2 and 5. My name's Jeff. Tibet and Sunrise together. 1 length way up and pale. We turn to the far side. My name's Jeff has hit the vanguard position. So 2 along the far side by a length. 3 goes second, Thornfield out. Followed by 5 and 6. Tibet and Sunrise and Santano. Billy. 2 though. My name's Jeff by 1.5 lengths to 3 Thornfield out. We're turning in towards the home stretch. 2 by a length from 3. 5 in third. Tibet and Sunrise. To the wire we go. It is My Name's Jeff. 2 wins it, 3 second, and 5 was the third. 2, 3, and 5. My name's Jeff, beating Thornfield Elf and Tibetan Sunrise. 2, 3, and 5. And the complete order finish race 8, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1 and 4. 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 4. The winning time 28.03 to 8.03. Distances at 2 1/4, 3/4, 4 lengths, half a length, and 5 lengths. Race 9, the 9.25, Rebecca Rowley's Hen Party, A6 is the grade, and tipsters are together behind Trap 2, Ballymac Maud. Bellevue CV reads thus far, played 3, lost 3, but there have been signs, especially with the greyhound. He's out on the lure from the word go. That's what we're hoping for. Very fast exit and quickly put daylight between herself and the opposition. Race 9, both tipsters saying Trap 2, Ballymac Maud. And the presentation for race number 8, the finished frolic, we have Chris Kershaw making the presentation to the winning connection, to Trap 2. My name's Jeff. And greyhounds are now parade for race number 9, the 9.25. A6 the grade, Rebecca Rowley's Hen Party. And Totalizator, Trap 1, Ruby Rocks is 3-1. 9-4, trap 2, the tipster's choice there, both tipsters same, Ballymount Moor 9-4 on the tote. The favourite though is trap 3, Demistar 2-1. 9-2, trap 4, Ballycool Diva. 11-4, trap 5, Miss Popper. And 6-1, trap 6, Stagecoach Joe. And greyhounds for race 9 at trap 1, Ruby Roxy, owned by Miss J. Llewellyn. Trap 2, Ballymount Maud, owned by the DPD Syndicate. Trap 3, Demistar, for Mr. J. Lowe. Trap 4, Ballycool Diva, Miss J. Andrews. Trap 5 is Miss Popper, Mr. J. Blakeney. And finally, trap 6, Stagecoach Joe, owned by Mrs. D. Cross. Those are our candidates for race number 9. Approaching the starting traps, we have just about 2 minutes left for betting. And greyhounds are being placed into the starting traps. We're loading race number 9, Rebecca Rowley's Hen Party. Belltails, Bunny on the spin. Led flip, and away we go. 2-3, out together. Ballymount Moor, Demistar. Won the rails now, has just hit the front. Ruby Roxy, and will head the assembly out towards the far side. It's 1 taken on by 4, Ballycool Diva. Won the rails, for the outside. 3 2 lengths to a Demistar. Then we have 5 on the wing. Miss Popper. The bike markers are 2 and 6. Ballymount Maud and Stagecoach Joe. We head round to the final bend. Is 1 in control. Ruby Roxy. It is Ruby Roxy who is pulling right away to win impressively. It is 1 the winner. 6 second and 4 was third. 1 6 and 4. Ruby Roxy. Stagecoach Joe And Belle Diva won 6 and 4. The official result for race 9. Victory, trap 1, Ruby Roxy. Second, trap 6, Stagecoach Joe. Third, trap 4, Belle Diva. 1, 6 and 4. Okay, in the order to finish race 9, 1, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 5. 1, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 5. Winning time 28, 82 to 8.82. Distances at 2 1/4, 1 1/4, 3/4, short head, and again a short head.
that more absorbed.
And the presentation for race 9, Rebecca Rowley's Hen Party. Presentation made to the winning connections at track 1, Ruby Roxy. Race 10 is the 940 Jordan's Birthday Celebration Stakes. Track 1 State Chieftain, Ballymac Walter. Last 5 races have yielded 3 successes in A8, A7 and A6. So racing through the Bellevue rating structure, A4 at the moment, a greyhound in his track from the front, or come from behind to grab a result, and is a red box specialist. So track 1 for Chieftain, Ballymac Walter, but the Bellevue panel go for track 2, Ballymac Chrissy, who is down in class tonight, A3 down to A4, might just be the key, a greyhound who has lots of early pace at her disposal, and if she is to succeed tonight, it will be an all-the-way special. So there you have it, track 1, say Chieftain, Ballymac Walter, track 2 for the Bellevue panel, Ballymac Chrissy. And greyhounds will now parade for race 10. It's the 940, A4 the grade for Jordan's Birthday Celebration Stakes. Greyhounds to race 10. Track 1, Ballymac Walter, owned by the John Wiley Syndicate. Track 2, Ballymac Chrissy for the Salford Reds. Track 3, Yellowtown again for Messrs Llewellyn and Slinger. Track 4, Gravity Falls for the TTR Syndicate. Track 5, Anglesey Girl for the Anglesey Syndicate. And finally, Trap 6, Riverside Alice, owned by Thick as Thieves. Greyhounds to race 10, approaching the starting straps. Approximately 2 minutes to the off. And greyhounds are being placed into the starting traps. We're loading race 10, Jordan's Birthday Celebration Stakes. Trap 2 goes in, Ballymac Chrissy completes our lineup, all set, race number 10. Bell tolls, Bunny on the spin. Let rise and we're racing. 2-3, Ballymac Chrissy, Yartown again, but 6 to the outside has hit the front. Riverside Alice, 6 out towards the back stretch by 2 lengths. 1 now in second, and is Ballymac Walter. So passing the halfway point. 6 Riverside Alice by 3 lengths to on Ballymac Walter. Mid-dip we have 2 and 3, Ballymac Chrissy and Yartown again. We go round towards the final bend. It is 6. Now the stride shortens. 1 and Turbo challenging. Up to the way goes. 6-1-2. Here comes 3, but 1 gets there in the end. Ballymac Walter improves that wonderful wins ratio. 1 the winner, Ballymac Walter, and a photograph for second. And the official result for race number 10, the winning greyhound trap 1, Ballymac Walter. Second trap 6, Riverside Alice. Third trap 2, Ballymac Chrissy. 1, 6 and 2. And the complete order to finish race 10, 1, 6, 2, 3, 5 and 4. 1, 6, 2, 3, 5, 4. The winning time is 28.59 to 8.59. Distances at 3/4. Short head, neck, 2 3/4 and half a length. And the presentation for race number 10, Jordan's Birthday Celebration Stakes. And it's Jordan Jerome making the presentation to the Winning Connections, Hotel 1, Ballymount Walter. Race 11, 590 metres, so we start this race along the back stretch. Top class of S1 for this 9:55 race. Trap 3, say the Bellevue panel, Milmon and me, who scored at this level of combat last week with a fine 35.65. Trapping as she's able, nothing will catch her, simple as that. 17 wins from 55 starts. Track 1 for Chieftain, Freedom Rasheen, a greyhound also from this ideal box on the inside, looking to lead from the outset, hoping to win the initial conflict. So race 11, they have it. It is track 1 for Chieftain, Freedom Rasheen, track 3 for the Bellevue panel, Milmon Nami. And greyhounds are now parade for race 11, the 9:55. We're covering 590 metres, and the class is S1. Introducing the greyhounds to race 11. Trap 1 is Freedom Machine for Mrs. D. Saunders. Trap 2, Cooladary Girl for Messrs. Kirsch and Llewellyn. Trap 3, Milmon and Me, Mr. D. Spivey. Trap 4, Warner, home of Messrs. Beard and Sowerbutts. Trap 5, Mandela Rose, Mrs. J. L. McComb. And Trap 6, Cunut Cloder for Mr. R. and Mrs. M. Millward. Greyhounds to race 11, approaching the 590 metre start. And greyhounds are being placed into the starting traps. We're loading for race number 11, 590 metres, so we start along the far side. Track 1 is housed, Freedom Machine, well fancied, and we're all in. Being checked over, starter waves the flag, and the hare's running. 6 Bender Fair. The drives, away we go, and we have 3 going to the front, Milmon and Me. 3 by 2 lengths to 1. Freedom Machine, and we have 2 Cooladary Girl into the home straight for the first time. Milmon and Me saying catch me if you can onto the final circuit. 3 shows by 1.5 lengths to 5 Mandela Rose. 2 lengths further back is Cooladary Girl down the far side. 3 pressed by 5 toward the outside and 2 toward the inside. 6 is right there as well. We go round toward the final bend and 3 kicks again. 3 is toiling with them. We're in towards the home straight. Milmon and Me wins as she likes. 3 the winner, 5 second and 6 was third. 3, 5 and 6, Milmon and Me, Mandela Rose and Cunut Cloder, 3, 5 and 6. The complete order of finish race 11, 3, 5, 6, 2, 1 and 4. 3, 5, 6, 2, 1, 4. Winning time 35.90, 3, 5.90. Distances at 2 1/4, again 2 1/4. One length, 1 3/4, 3 1/4. Race 12 is the 10 past 10. Both our tipsters here going for trap 3. Painful Paddy. Painful Paddy for the penultimate contest of the evening. A greyhound who will employ his stalking style of attack. No interest in the early stages, but awesome power on the way home. Trap 3 for both our tipsters. Painful Paddy. Greyhounds are now parade for race 12. This is the 10 past 10, 8-5 the grade for the Kotka Stakes. Greyhounds for race 12, track 1, Crew Bait In for Mr. R.P. Whelan. Track 2, Slaney Side Opal for Mr. J. Blakeney. Track 3, Painful Paddy for the Darren Hall Syndicate. Track 4, Lawrence Jet, Mrs. T. Leach. Track 5, Bayside Polly for Messrs. Hawkins and Hobbs. And Track 6, Henry's Pixies for Mrs. A.D. Carr. Greyhounds for race 12 as we approach the starting traps. With 2 minutes left for betting. Greyhounds are being placed into the starting traps. Last greyhound goes in. Trap 6, Henry's Pixies, checked over. And the hare's running. Bunny on the spin for the Coctor Stakes. Lid rise and away we go. 4 powers to the opening corner. Lawrence Jeff, 4 by hard of 5, 3 right there. Painful Paddy turning out towards the backstretch. And Painful Paddy has hit the front here. Should wave bye-bye. It is 3. Painful Paddy gone some 4 lengths clear to 5 Bayside Polly. Then we have 1 and 6. Crewbait Tim and Henry's Pixies. We go around towards the final bend. Painful Paddy clear from 5 Bayside Polly to the wire we go. It is 3 the winner. 3 wins, 5 second and 4 was third. 3, 5 and 4. Painful Paddy, Bayside Polly and Lawrence Jet. 3, 5 and 4. And the official result for race 12. Winner trap 3, Painful Paddy. Second trap 5, Bayside Polly. Third trap 4, Lawrence Jet. 3, 5 and 4. The complete order finished race 12. 3, 5, 4. Okay.
Round the card, 4 to 1 3 times, 5 to 4, 7 to 1 twice, and the off time plus 4 minutes and 58 seconds.
4 to 1 3 times, 5 to 4, 7 to 1 twice, and trap 2 was last. Thank you.
5 to 4, John. Nearly left on that bar. Yeah, the relevant. What is it? Right, well, there's no possible way that that could be minus. That was a rough race. Yeah, it's all normal on your own. Yeah. No way that could be minus. Yeah, 2-1 City, 3-0 Arsenal. That's what I've got tomorrow. I don't know. Where are the remaining Liverpool, I don't know. Catches Liverpool, so you know. How? I just don't think they're in the same league as City as that. I think, like the other night, because it's a final, City's players will be up for it. That Firmino's good for time.
Is he Brazilian, Firmino?
Yeah.
It's the final race now.
So, yeah, what do you reckon? See what score will you win by tomorrow?
4-1.
4-1, I hope it's something like that.
I'm just saying that. So avenge the 4 undefeated.
You've had the choice of being nil.
Oh, excuse me.
Scouts is up.
The presentation for race 12, the Coctor Stakes. It'll be Chris Kershaw making that presentation to the winning connections at Track 3, Painful Paddy. And so we come to our final race of the evening, the 10:25 A2 is the grade. And for this final race, our tipsters are together. They're both pointing the way to Ballymac-Noel. It's all about winning the first phase battle and stretching, amassing a race winning advantage. So we need those trapping boots firmly tied on to those paws. Race 13, both our tipsters going for Trap 2, Ballymac-Noel. Our final race, let's have a look at the totalisator board. Track 1 is 11-4, Droopy's Donatella, 5-2, Track 2, Ballymac-Noel, the tipster's choice, 3-1, Track 3, My Way and Sell. Even Money, favourite, Track 4, Bodily Nojo, 15-2, Track 5, Bottle Right Schlepp, and 9-1 at Track 6, Magical Riona. Have you made up your mind? We have 5 minutes to go to our grand finale. Greyhounds are now parade for race 13, the 10.25. A2 is the grade. So, final race of the evening. Trap 1 we have Droopy's Donatella for Messrs Gilbert and Winchester. Trap 2, Ballymacnoel, owned by 10,000 men. Trap 3 is Moe Ansel, Mr. R. Burns. Trap 4, Bodolino Joe for Mr. C. Partridge. Trap 5, Bottle Rack Schlepp, owned by the Banterville Syndicate. And finally, Trap 6, we have Magical Rihanna for Mr. R. Millward. Those are the Greyhounds to race 13. Approaching the starting traps, we have 2 minutes to the off. Now prices, let's have a look. We still have that evens favourite. Trap 4, Bodolino Joe. 7-2, Trap 1, Droopy's Donatella. It's 11-4, the tipster's choice. Big price, 11-4, Trap 2, Ballymacnoel. It is 3-1, Trap 3, My Way Ansel. Now Trap 4, Bodolino Joe destroyed a 4 company last time in the career best 28.19. For that success, he suffers a double penalty. Can he do it again in his high class debate 2? The tote says yes. Even money favourite. It is 8-1, Trap 5, Bottle Rack Schlepp. 6-1, Trap 6, Magical Riona. The Greyhounds are going behind the starting traps. Action is imminent. And Greyhounds have been placed into the starting traps. We're loading for the grand finale.
No Bellevue roll tonight, Stephen. Right, so we're doing the Puma.
Final Greyhound going forward, all in. Here we go. Belto's Bunny on the spin. Lid rise, and we are racing to Ballymacnoel just about to the opening quarter by a leg. The 4 and 5, Bodolino Joe, Bottle Rack Schlepp as we negotiate those first 2 bends. And 2 attempts to make every metre a winning one. 4 giving chases, Bardolino Joe, mid-division 1 and 5. Troopy Donatella and Boderai Schleb round to the final bend. It is 2, 4 inching closer coming in towards the straight. It is 2, Belle who makes every single metre to the winner for second. And 5 was third. You advised to the winner, Belle beating 4 Bardolino Joe and 5 Boderai Schleb, 2, 4 and 5.